These are the third phase. I have the first, I have the second, and this is the third phase. Here we are, these are 4 acres of coffee. Totaling 10 acres of coffee.
Ginger farmers cooperative society, they grow and they produce Robusta coffee. Mbali ona maiji shalom, we grow Arabic coffee. One hope has brought us together as farmers, and now we are working together through World Hope. Yes, please, you're welcome. Shalom. We started our business, coffee business. So in case we need something from abroad, we have to pass through this gentleman. And also, if at all he has any information from America, this is the one to deliver that information to us. So please, he does it wonderful, commendable work. You're welcome.
He was a very young man.
He's grown up.
This is your great coffee. It's a good coffee. It's Arabica, shade coffee. We love it. I drink this all the time. I give it to my friends. And we want to continue promoting it. And that's what World Hope Corps wants to do. I want to say why we are here. Why are we here? And why are you here?
I love Uganda, and I love the people I've met, and I wanted to meet the Mbali coffee farmers. And bring you encouragement.
To see my friends, fundraising, and also encouraging one another.
I've loved Uganda, and the people are wonderful. I've heard from years from Michael about these fabulous coffee growers in your area here, and I wanted to come and see you and hear more about what you're doing and why you're so successful.
I am Michael's brother, and he has talked for years about the coffee growers in Mbali. And I wanted to come meet you and see the good work that you're doing here.
I'm a coffee drinker. Before I sit down at the desk and try to do math problems, I have a cup of coffee beside me. And I love good coffee, and I so appreciate all the coffee growers that grow that coffee for the people in America who love good coffee.
We want to strengthen our relationships. It's very important to strengthen our relationships, our friendships. Yeah. So we can have direct connections. Direct coffee, direct fair trade, organic, certified coffee.
Together we stand, divided we fall. So I'm encouraging you, don't fear anything. Stand for the truth and move forward. What Dr. Michael said, he takes the coffee, brings it and drink it, and then he goes out and tells the people. But you know also to stand up for yourself and break the barriers which are constraining you to access what you want to access. So get organized. Write down your vision, put it somewhere, so that the passers-by can read your vision. They're not, understanding the language of shalom.
They need to sign up for the training.
Exactly. So we'll ask Pastor Bam to do so on our behalf.
My colleagues and I, we love you. We love Uganda. Let me share with you a story briefly about love. Over 30 years ago, I was forced to leave this country. I was young I was lost. I ended up in the United States because my father and most of my relatives had been murdered by Idi Amin. However, love kept me thinking about you all. While I was away, I always wondered. I knew I'm not going to come home, but I knew I could not forget Uganda. Out there, God brought me the best friends anybody could want to have. God brought Dr. C into my life. Dr. C has met my mom and some of my relatives. He's eaten in my house. I have traveled together with him and his wife, and I consider them my real friends that I can depend on. Dennis is my little brother. When I first knew him, he was a small man. Now I call him Big Red. Dennis, last year, God brought into my life another colleague. We had some time in Oxford, England, together with Gail. She has been added to my list of sisters. All this to say one thing is that with love, everything is possible. Because of the love and understanding that came between Dr. Christian's family and mine, we added on Pastor Moses. And he shows me a way of how I could give back to my country. Thank you for being faithful and not letting me down. And so, through all these little connections, which are extending, because now I have Mari, I have Steve, I have Ma. The family is growing, and you people who are working with is expanding. God is good all the time.
I want to thank the team leader, Professor Dr. Michael Christensen, for loving the people of Uganda.
Kusima World Hope ni Thanksgiving Coffee Company kukusomesa fefe bali mibezi mwanyi kwa abasima kukufunira katale kezi mwanyi zefe mumanambo gosi mwanya ramara
Pamasabani kuyale mwanyi Pamasabani kuyale mwanyi Ni kuyale mwanyi Ni kuyale mwanyi